Hello there, this is going to be a general love reading for the sign of Gemini. Hello Geminis, this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, as well as a cross watcher of the Gemini. I have done all 12 zodiac signs for June. If you haven't watched it yet, go check it out. I've also done a bonus round of all 12 signs for the zodiac intimate readings. Those are all done. Now, this round is going to be me using the past life oracle. And then, of course, we'll tap into the current energies of this life. But your very first card's unrequited love. I just did Cancer, and they just had this. Quite a few of the signs had this, didn't they? If I remember correctly. Unrequited love from a past life. She's sort of watching. It's a wallflower. Remember, like in Bridgerton? This is like Penelope. This is like Lady Whistledown. And you know that for season 3, right? They're skipping the order of the books. Season 3 is going to be Penelope and Colin's story. They're going to skip the order because actually they're number 4. So that's what this reminds me of. It's like watching other people fall in love, watching other people be courted, watching other people dance and be entertained, and being the wallflower. For some of you, that might be the energy that comes from a past life of feeling left out, watching them love someone else. There's this extreme sense of always the bridesmaid, never the bride in this lifetime. Now, in this lifetime, the current one might be super different, right? But there might be little things there in this current lifetime that's connected to this life, and you go, oh my God, no wonder why I feel this certain way, no wonder why whatever, because it's connected somehow. Finances. This is owed money. That's what I heard. So in a past life, somebody here had a lot of fucking money, owed money. So this would have been possibly family money. This may have been owed money, meaning that it comes from, I mean, there's this whole pirate sort of a thing, like buried treasure kind of a vibe with this. So there could be some kind of connection here to pirates. There could be some kind of connection to hidden or buried treasure. Some of you in this life might be like, why do I feel so drawn to pirate stuff, you know, hidden treasure? I don't know if you guys watch Curse of Oak Island. I used to be like obsessed with it when it first came out. I always used to joke that my husband's gonna be like, where do you want to go? And I'm gonna be like, Nova Scotia. I want to go to see Oak Island because, you know, if you know the story, you know the story. They're searching for buried treasure. And so that's just sort of what it reminds me of. Egypt. Some of you have extreme past lives in Egypt. And I guess we are going to take the high priest or priestess because I saw it on the bottom of the deck earlier. So these two are connected. Some of you have very strong past lives back in Egypt, very directly connected to being a high priest or priestess. If you know the history, then you know that a high priest or priestess back in Egyptian times, they were very powerful. Even when they were buried, you know, they were buried in almost the same tradition as, like, you know, extreme noble blood, right? They were just revered. They were worshipped almost, okay? There's this strong sense of being connected to spiritual, being connected to divine. And also, a lot of times, right, the high priest or priestess in different cultures may not have been able to get married. See that? Always the bridesmaids, never the bride. So for some of you, it does come from that because you were a shaman, a medicine man or woman, a high priest or priestess, and you weren't allowed to be married. Like a nun, right? Like a priest. 7 of Wands. And 7 of Cups. Someone here is really confused. They're not good with emotions. Someone here is really bad with emotions. And then therefore, when emotional shit comes up, their defenses go up. They start putting the block up here. Someone's just not good with emotions. You or this other person. When someone here is faced to choose, they shut down. Six of Cups, definitely a past life connection here with these souls. It's not their first rodeo. And there you have the Hierophant, which is the High Priest. Strong fucking energy, High Priest energy. Now that is also Taurus. It is also marriage and union. But there's a real strong sense here of many of you in past lives may not have been able to be in relationships, possibly because of the role that you had. The Hierophant energy feels like some of you married people, performed hand fasting, you married them. People came to you for advice. They came to you for healing. Ten of Pentacles, see, that's this again, the finances. Old money. Old money. The Moon card here is Pisces, right? This is cycles and phases. The Moon card here is what you don't see coming. It's also hidden emotions. Someone, I'm telling you, someone's not good at their emotions. They've learned to hide the way that they feel because in a lot of past lives, they weren't allowed to feel. So in this life, they hide the way they feel. Queen of Wands, someone's very attractive. Someone is very attracted to a feminine. They find her to be extremely sexy and creative and charismatic. Queen of Wands is always the divine feminine for me in her highest power. Knight of Wands, there's the Egyptian pyramids in the background. You see that? That's fast, quick. And there you go again, the High Priestess. I mean, see the running theme here? High Priest, High Priestess, not allowed to feel. See, this person in past lives may have had a lot of money. They may have had a lot of power, but they didn't have love. They weren't allowed. Maybe it was also because of the fact that people took advantage of them if they were allowed to get married in some cultures. Maybe the people that they loved someone else. Their hearts were broken. Real deep shit, right? That could affect us in this life. Adjudication. This could be divorce. Court, legal issues someone here might be facing. Great fortune. Again, they had everything but love. They had everything but this. Marriage. They didn't have that. They either had a loveless marriage or couldn't get married at all, but had to marry people, right? They may have been like this particular judge here, right? The judge here marrying people. They may have had this great power bestowed upon them, but yet went home every night and laid in a bed alone. And there was extreme sadness there, right? That just goes to show money ain't everything. Power ain't everything. Photograph. Looking at you. Someone here is watching. They're intrigued. Obviously, in this lifetime, it would be social media that they may be looking at you, checking out your shit, right? Facebook, the axe, breakup, separation, stopping the pattern, silent treatment and abandonment. So this pattern here would be, for each of you, different. Could be codependency. Could be always falling in love with someone that's not good for you, right? So it's a form of self-sabotage. You have kisses. I love kisses because it says unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. I don't want that one. So falling in love. This is meeting someone that you have extreme strong potential falling in love with. It's like this is the lifetime that you're allowed. You're allowed. You're allowed to fall in love. You're allowed to have it all. Meditation brings answers. Some of you find extreme resolution when you meditate, when you quiet your mind. You know, if you're a Gemini, right, you're ruled by Mercury. That means that your mind might be going a million miles a minute, like a Libra, right? Libra is ruled by Venus though, but Libra and Virgos are the top two signs to overthink. You know, Virgo is also ruled by Mercury. So you guys have that in common, right? With Virgos in a sense where, you know, it's this antsiness, it's this mind wandering all over the place. Meditating is going to help calm you and being able allow you to hear things. You also have helpful people and no need to worry. Bottom of the deck is romance. This helpful people could be spiritual, right? It could be physical people around you as well, but I got a feeling it could be spiritual. So your spirit guides, your angels, things of that sort, okay? Now we are going to get into your extended. If you would like to rent it, click on that upside down triangle below. The description page will pop up. That very first link will take you to my website, saltwaterhealstarot.com. And this is going to be in the Past Life Oracle Zodiac Extendeds. Also in that description page below is my Patreon link. If you love erotic tarot readings, I do them there. All of my pricing and all of my information is below. The only way to book a reading with me is by emailing me, saltwaterhealstarot@gmail.com, and I invoice you via PayPal. All my pricing is below. So when you email me, you have to tell me what you want. The $160 one, the $200 emergency one, which is my most popular, is the emergency one, because it's booked within 7 days. So don't just email me blank. Hey, I want a reading. I need to know what you want, boo-boo. Also, I want to remind you that I have only one Instagram, xi_missy_xi, and don't be duped by the fake accounts pretending to be me. I would never DM you or solicit you or reach out to you and ask if you want a reading, honey child, boo-boo. No, 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 no. Those are fucking frauds, okay? So anyways, I will see you guys in your extended. Love you guys. Bye.